Hey guys, Project Pat 345 coming at you with a quick deck profile. I took Chaos Dragons to the locals last night. I went undefeated and split in top 4. Round 1 I played against Mirror Match. Round 2 I played against Evols. Round 3 I played against Agents. And then for the 4th round, me and my friend were the only undefeated, so we just rolled for the win because we were both going to make it. Then in top 4, I played another Evol player and beat him, and then in top 4 we split. I really like the deck so far. One of the reasons I decided to pick it up was I had windups built, but I do have regionals coming up in January, and I felt like I didn't have enough time between now and then to at least learn the deck enough to the point that I could be somewhat successful with it. So I went with Chaos Dragons. It's what I'm familiar with. It's what I'm comfortable with. I had pretty much everything for it. And this is what like I said, I'm planning on playing at Philadelphia Regionals on January 7th, I believe it is. It's been working out so far. I'd like to throw a couple techs in here, but I'm not. I don't like running the same exact builds that everyone is, and I know that's hard to do with Chaos Dragons because everything's pretty much standard. But if you guys have any tech cards that you think would work well, or things like that, let me know, because I'm definitely willing to try them out. But I'll get on with a quick deck profile. Like I said, it's pretty standard. You have your 1 red metal, triple pulsar. I decided to go with triple dark flare. I really wanted to run 2, but I just like the fact that he's basically a free special summon whenever you want. And I also did a really cool play against the Evil guy. He had the rank 5 on board, and he attacked, and I dropped Trag. And then I used this, and I discarded it from Trag to take his level 5 guy, made Adris, he had to warning it, and then I just dropped BLS. And then you have your 1 Wyvern. For the mill engine, you have triple Reiko and triple Lila. If anyone has any ultras or ultis of Lilas, I'm looking for them. 2 Card Trooper. I'm also looking for DT Card Troopers. Then you have the Tour Guide engine, Tour Guide, Sangan, Night Assailant. For the hand traps, I play 2 Veiler and 2 C. I'm thinking about bumping C up to 3. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't done enough testing against the water deck, but C seems to be better than Veiler. 2 Trag. This card's one of my favorite cards of the format. I feel like, in this format anyway, that Trooper and Tragodia are just 2 really big, like, MVP cards for a lot of decks. If anyone has any ultis of these, I'm looking for them. Played 1 Honest. Caught a lot of people off guard. When I dropped Pulsar and I had no targets engraved for its effect, a lot of times they'll overextend just trying to push for game, and then you just drop Honest on them, and then they have their whole field, and then you can just easily pick them apart next turn. Then I played 1 Gorse. For the boss monsters, play Chaos Sork, Dark Arm. If anyone has an ulti of this, I'm looking for it. And BLS. That's all the monsters. I really like the monster lineup. The only changes I make, I kind of want to test 3 Max C, but that's about it. Spells, play triple recharge. I really wanted to play 2, but I felt like with the water deck, you kind of have to outspeed it in order to have a chance, I guess. And 3 recharge just helps with that, even though they are dead sometimes. Then your 1 charge. Played 1 Abris. Originally, when I played Chaos Dragons for the past couple months, I didn't play this card. I didn't like it because it could mess up your light and dark count, whatever. I really like it now. In testing, like I said, it worked out really, really well. You can put back your boss monsters that you know, like Dark Arm and BLS, Chaos Sorcerer, any of your hand traps. It's good. You know, if you have a dead solar recharge, you can put back more Light Sworns in order to have a chance of drawing them. You can set up your graveyard for Dark Arm. Like it has a lot of synergy with the deck, I think. I played 2 space. I wanted to play Lance, but with Macro Rabbit running around, I felt like I needed to have the space, just in case like I activate recharge and they chain Macro or something like that. So, played the Trinity, Heavy, Reborn, and Hole. Show you guys my side and extra really quick. It wasn't really anything special. Leviathan, Zenmaines, Tempo. This was like my MVP of the night against, shout out to Josh. He was playing Agents. Game 1, I just destroyed him. Game 2, we went back and forth. He ended up sitting on his Zenmaines. I made a Tempo, detached it twice, and he couldn't get around it. So Tempo is one of my favorite Xyz right now. Leviair, Giga Brilliant. I play Utopia. I never went into it. I just don't really know what else to put in the extra deck. Maystroke, Butterfly. I play Cowboy. As you guys know, this is one of my favorite cards. I just like the fact that late game, if you need to, you can just bring them out and just burn for a game. It's really ignorant. I've done it a couple times. But one Adric, so it was good. One Zedmeo. I played this for back row heavy decks, and I played it in case I played Girya, because you can pop the Girya Arsenal. I never made him, but he's good in theory. One Exabeetle, Bouncer, Gaia Charger, and Stardust. Like I said with Stardust, I just didn't really know what else to play, so I just threw it in there. Then for side, my side was kind of iffy. I like it though. I probably only change a couple cards in there. I'm just not 100% sure what until like for the regional. 2 Thunder King. This is really good. Play 2 Gemini Imp just because I didn't want to get wrecked by Dark World because it's such a terrible matchup. I played 2 Battle Fader. A lot of people don't see this card coming. It's really good if you're close to going into time because you can kind of stall. It's kind of a dick move, but it is an option. It's just really good against like water and I think windups because a lot of the time they have to overextend. Like I feel like both those decks just have one really big push, and then after that, if you can come back from the push, you have a lot of an easier time instead of just trying to like play the grind game with them. So I really like the 2 Fader. I never sided it in, but in theory, it's good. 2 Electric Virus. This card's great. Put this in against both Evols. I never actually took any of their. That's false. I took a Dark Flare and banished it for my Red Eyes Metal. But Electric Virus is really good. It usually just baited out Dolka negations, which I was okay with. I really didn't have a problem with that. So yeah, I played the 3rd Veiler. I don't know how I feel about this in the side. I kind of want to drop it to Max for a 3rd Max C. Either that or I might throw Max C in the side deck somewhere else. I'm not 100% sure. 2 Soul Taker. This one in every game. It just deals with problem cards. The 3rd Space. I decided to play 2 Dust Tornado over 2 Decree, just because I didn't want to play windups and get stuck against like a Messenger or Level Limit or something like that. And in that case, Dust Tornado is just 10 times better, and that's why I liked it. And then 1 Mind Crush. This I originally was playing 2, but I took it out for the Veiler because I was originally playing 3 and I wasn't playing Honest. But I tried it out and it worked out well. I sided it in once, but I never drew it. I hate siding 1-ubs. That's just me. So I'm thinking about dropping this for maybe the Max C. But other than that, I really like the side deck. It worked well. So yeah, guys, that's my Chaos Dragon deck. If you have any questions, just PM me. Like I said, I'm looking for Ulti Trags, Ulti Dark Arm, and Ulti Lilas, or even Ultra Lilas. Basically any Hollow Dragon stuff is what I'm looking for. But yeah. So, if you guys have any suggestions, comment down below or PM me. And don't forget to comment, rate, and sub. Thanks, guys.